I had to learn to take care of myself since I was a baby. I had to pay taxes up here to be raped. To the man that raped me. That's okay. They just cover it all up. They don't want to pay. They sure want to make me pay, though.
I was going to say, we took your
Oh,
spot.
that's okay. You guys can sit down there. Ain't no big deal. I wasn't there. My butt don't own it. But yeah, this one right here knows the people that took my medication and stuff. Got me all messed up like this. Right. You know who did it, right?
Who?
The one who took my medication who got me all messed up like this when I was trying to get help.
Who?
In Fort County.
Oh, yeah.
Roxanne.
Roxanne?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I was making sure that's who you were talking about.
Yep. It wasn't just her, though. It was a bunch of them. Matter of fact, here, I'll just tell you. They made me pay taxes because the person who was raping me when I was a little kid didn't want to pay. I had to pay him for raping me, and I had to pay my own school taxes to not get an education because black people and white people wanted to fight during desegregation and treat me like a dog because I'm caught in the middle of it because I'm not down with none of that shit. You know, black people are racist nor white people. But it's okay. Then women can sexually assault me in my room while I'm asleep and then have a baby and make me pay child support. And then turn right around when I get out of prison and do it, trying to make me sign over parental custody of the kids and then play games with my visitation and all this kind of stuff and get away with it. Then when I try to call the FBI about what's going on around here because they're trying to cover up some serial killing down in Texas of some girls, well, they want to send some girls up on me and talk about, well, we'll call you back later and all this stuff. But the first time I did it, they laughed in my face, and my grandma was just being raped by the dude who I tried to shoot over in Nantes, but it ended up being the person who worked here. And don't nobody want to talk about it, don't nobody want to let it out, don't nobody want to get it out. But, you know, whenever they run me over up here at the Toyota, the newspaper, the police, P.T. Barnum, that's what I call him, three-ring circus around here, and Bobby Dirk let my sister, because she's a cop, and her husband, as a cop, assault my 14-month-old kid with a freaking chair. And whenever I tell her, if you do that again to my kids, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to beat your ass if you do it to your own, because I'm sick of all this shit in the family. They want to take me out and shoot me in the woods, handcuffed, nonetheless. And I fight back and buck up against them, and they call Bobby Dirk in. And by the time they finally figure it out, because they was talking about taking me and putting me in jail and stuff, just give up and let it go, and we'll work it all out later. Well, then he finds out that my sister actually did the assaulting of the kid with the chair, and I got a right to defend my kids. Well, he goes ahead and lets her go because, well, I know she didn't want to do it. Yeah. Try to commit suicide in Bartlesville. Actually, in Lawton is where it started. In Bartlesville, they sent me back up to that. And I'm telling you the same stuff I'm telling you now, except for some of it happened afterwards. They didn't nobody care. Anyways, that dude was, how will you put it, coming over and raping my sister. So how will you put it, step out the house with guns blazing. I was going to kill him and then put a 22 bullet in his neck after I dropped him with the shotgun. And that was the way I was going to kill him so he died slow so I could talk crap to him. And how will you put it, these dudes over here was who ended up being out there. If they hadn't been blonde, I would have shot them. Okay, that was the first one I threw down on the back of their head. I was going to shoot them. So I started firing over them to run them off because, well, you don't want people coming over and being friends with you because this is how this works. They'll make you apologize to each other and be friends, and you can come over and hang out, and they get to rape you. Yeah, I know how that works. Well, their grandpa covers it up because he's running for mayor of Nantes. That's funny. That's real funny. And then they want to cover all this stuff up. I'm trying to tell them about these 33 dead girls down there. Then come to find out, there's a story about me being under the porch, wrapped in plastic, and I'm telling people that I don't understand. I don't know what all's going on with this. Come to find out, there's a dude down there killing boys. He killed 27 boys called Candyman. He's the one who had me. As soon as I seen the picture, I was like, well, that looks just like my dad. And he's the dude who was coming over to the grocery store later to work on the grinder that the motor blew up in the meat department.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. They were hanging out with him. You know, nobody do nothing. I'm trying to tell them and nobody will do anything. They want to act like I'm crazy. I'm not nuts. There ain't nothing nuts about that. I can prove every bit of it. Every bit of it. There's witnesses. I just got to get the right ones talking about the right things. They'll eventually tell on each other.